What's up everyone, Class CR77 here. Once again, welcome to Cinema Squad. Today I come with you with a review of one of my favorite films of all time. And I'm talking about this little thing here called Clerks. I recently got this DVD. A friend of mine just got back from California and he bought a shitload of DVD, Blu-rays, and he gave this one. He gave me this one, and I was like, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, so this is like a public thank you note for my friend, and it gave me an awesome opportunity to talk about this film. This is Kevin Smith's first film. For those of you who don't know who Kevin Smith is, well, if you don't know who Kevin Smith is, then I don't think you're even watching this video right now, because that's, the guy is hugely famous. This is a movie director, and this is his first film. It's a black and white, really low budget film. The whole thing cost about $25,000, and I think it's one of the first movies from this new wave of movie directors. People that grew up digesting pop culture, and I wouldn't necessarily put him in the same league as Quentin Tarantino, but he's somehow, I think they're somehow, they're similar, because of course they're totally different movie directors. They make completely different films, but they have the same background. These are two guys that grew up watching movies and loving movies, and they became movie makers. And what's cool about this film is that it's so low budget, but this is the 15th anniversary edition of the film. So I'm not sure when this came out. 2009. Okay, so the movie is turning 16 this year, and it still works. I saw this film a long time ago. I was way younger, and I saw that on television because we never had an official release of Clerks here in Brazil. So I saw this film on late night television once, and I just couldn't believe. I just couldn't believe the film. I mean, the dialogues were it's a film that it's basically people talking about stuff, and I think because I remember I've never had heard someone talking so openly about sex before, and that was whoa. I mean, this guy is extremely honest and stuff, and the situations are so hilarious that it still works. I mean, I saw this film 2 days ago, and I was like, dude, it's still one of the best comedy films of all time. And since then, of course, I've seen every single other Kevin Smith movie. My favorite one being Still Chasing Amy. It's a film that I still really enjoy, and all the other ones. And the second Clerks is almost as good as the first. I was kind of scared because after Jersey Girl, I was sort of thinking that Mr. Smith had lost his mojo or something, but then he came back with Clerks 2, and it was just a very good film as well. So I mean, I don't care much for Zach and Miriam. I haven't seen Cop Out yet because I've been from what I've heard, it's not a very good film, but I'm still gonna give it a try. But Clerks is just awesome. Now, this is a pretty good Blu-ray. It comes with this documentary called, amongst other things. I mean, there's a lot of extras here. You have two commentary tracks. You have the commentary they recorded back in 1995. I think it was a Laserdisc commentary, because and then you have this other commentary, which is more recent. I think they did this one for the Clerks X edition, the DVD edition, and it's also a video commentary. You have the option of either watching them talk, and you have the film in a little small window there, or you can, vice versa. And that commentary track is for the first cut version of the film, which I haven't seen yet. I know there's a different ending. There's this huge thing that happens in the end, and I haven't seen it yet. It's not the film that you would you're not going to use that for a Blu-ray demo or anything, because the film is really, I mean, the image is pretty good. I mean, but it's black and white, and it was shot in 16 millimeters, so it's not the best image ever, but the film in itself is just worth getting. And I've never had a DVD copy of this one, so I'm pretty glad I got this one. And they have this documentary called Snowball Effect, the story of Clerks. Now, this is what, like, it's just, the movie itself is worth getting, but this documentary, it is the best extra feature I have ever seen in any Blu-ray/DVD ever. It tells the story of how Kevin Smith began and how the whole story. He went to cinema school in Vancouver, and he everything he's done and everything he had to go through for making this film, and it's really, really good. I mean, it's like when it gets to the part where Miramax actually buys the film, it's an awesome documentary. It's one of the best film documentaries I've ever seen in my life, and it's worth getting. If you don't have, if you have one of the old DVD editions that doesn't come with this documentary, you should definitely consider buying this. And it's just a film that's like 16 years old, and it still works. I don't think we're going to be able to say that about Avatar in 16 years. I mean, I'm not saying that Avatar is going to become a bad film, but it's definitely going to look dated. But Clerks, which was made for $25,000, still looks awesome, and it's still hilarious, and hasn't lost an inch of its power. So, if you're a comedy film fan, if you haven't seen this yet, of course, just Clerks. Alright, so I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you want to comment, if you have anything to say, if you want to start a dialogue, just post a comment down there, and subscribe if you haven't. And once again, thanks for watching.